Until when I we're back with some more fun and games. So I had a look at it and I had a thought about it, think about it as far as the Soul Calibur Tower Boss Souls go. There probably is a way for me to win very easily. I just don't see it. And then also the other thing is like if I spend like a lot of time trying to beat 420 and then I get rolled by 421, wow, that is just disappointing. So I've decided instead to move on. We're gonna move on. I may come back to it, but probably not. At least not for a while. Cause I just wanna, play games, have fun, do some let's plays, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of, I have decided that today I will be going back to my roots. You may be like, well hang on a minute, what does that mean? That means that long ago, I mean like years ago now, I used to upload just gameplay footage. So I've done things like Strange of Paradise, Third Vein, the Sly series, and Ratchet and Clank. So Ratchet and Clank I did first, the second and third, which, by the way, if you didn't know, the titles are different names depending on whether you're in America or Europe. For instance, Ratchet and Clank, the first one is just called Ratchet and Clank in Europe. Then I've seen like covers, I don't know if it's real or not, but I've seen covers of like, it's like Rex Revenge or something like that. And then Ratchet and Clank 2 is the most common one, which in America, it's called Going Commando, which it's a funny pun. But in Europe they're like, no, you can't do that. So instead they're like, you have to call it something else. So like, alright, we're locked and loaded. That's called Ratchet and Clank 2 Locked and Loaded. Similar thing with Ratchet and Clank 3. Except, in America, it's called Ratchet and Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal, because it's a pun on Up Your Arse, which is funny. But Europe's like, no, you can't do that. So instead, they just scrapped it, and it's just called Ratchet and Clank 3. And it's the same fourth one, which in America is called Ratchet Deadlocked. In Europe, it's called Ratchet Gladiator. And that's when it stopped. They stopped, being like, they stopped nitpicking the titles, and then, because you had Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, then it was Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, Crack in Time, All for One, and then there was another one. In America, it's called Full Frontal Assault. Which, I mean, for a title, that sounds pretty epic, honestly. But no, in Europe, they're like, no, you can't do that. So it's actually called Q-Force, which is way worse of a title. So, when you get people from Europe and people from America talk about Ratchet and Clank, like, oh, I played Ratchet and Clank Locked and Loaded. It's like, the Americans like, what the heck is that? It's like, it's the second one. No, the second one's called Going Command. No, it's called... And that's just arguments and confusion. But today, we're here to play Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked. Or Gladiator. Which for the rest of this video, I'm gonna say it's Gladiator because that's what's on my screen right now. But one thing I wanted to always do, I wanted to do it for a while. I think I tried to do it in 2020, which, I mean, my god, that's 5 years ago. Where I wanted to sit down and I wanted to do like a proper let's play of Ratchet Gladiator. Where you sit down, you talk about everything. I mean, everything. I could go on for days about Ratchet and Clank. But I wanted to do it as a let's play. But every single time I sat down to do it, I always heard my own voice being played back to me, and I hated every minute of it. So, here we are, after 5 years with technology to make my voice sound totally different. It sounds totally synthetic, and I love it. So, what we're doing today is we're playing Ratchet Gladiator. Now, 2 key things to note here. 1, I am not playing on the PlayStation 3, I'm playing on PlayStation 2. There is a very good reason for that. And 2, obviously the quality is going to be like less, so there's a bit of less quality in terms of it. I do have it running through HDMI, it's working for the moment. It could break at any minute, I have no idea. But we're running it through PlayStation 2 because on the ports for Gladiator on PlayStation 3, there is so many graphical issues. It's mostly around when characters speak, which, it's a Ratchet and Clank game, it's a lot of characters speak. So the glitches on the models are really annoying. They're really disappointing. So yeah, we're playing this on PlayStation 2. You know, like, are you sure it's actually PlayStation 2? I'm 100% positive it's PlayStation 2, and I shall prove it to you in just a few seconds, because here we go. Stanley Computer Entertainment. PlayStation 2. And there we are. Although it seems there's a few issues as far as playback is going. It's like lines on the screen and stuff. I don't know if that's coming through on the video, but because I have two screens. I have the screen in front of me, which lets me play the game, and I have the screen next to me, which shows me all of the boring stream recording setting thingies. And the picture looks totally different on both. But oh well. We'll see how it goes. So, Ratchet Gladiator. I've played this game a lot, and I do mean a lot, and love this game. It's one of my favorites. I do wish, 100% I wish I had someone next to me so we could do cooperative play on Exterminator mode. Sadly, I'm all by myself, and this doesn't have online play as far as the cooperative side of it. And I'm pretty sure the online play doesn't even work anymore because, well yeah, it just doesn't work anymore. So if I played it on PlayStation 3, the multiplayer is like totally can't do it. But first, another thing that I noticed is, at least I'm pretty sure I know this, is that there's no subtitles on the PlayStation 2 version. I could be stupid. I don't remember. I didn't actually look. Yeah, got subtitles on single player. The game, obviously. The classics. The classic of the unique save word screens. I will be honest, I miss these. I miss them so much. They were so cool. So we'll do this one. Wait, what? The 21st of the 9th, 22. Well, that's interesting. Yes, I have to unlock 678 mode because I deleted all my saves because my memory card was full. So I was like, oh, I'll delete this. I haven't played this in like 3 years, so I deleted it. But anyway. Potato, contestant, gladiator, and hero. So, couch potato. So you want to be on Dreadzone. Can you wield a blaster as well as you handle your ammo? Don't worry, we'll give you plenty of ammo and health. And we'll tell those big, mean Dreadzone exterminators to go easy on you. Have fun. The most boring difficulty, right? Contestant. Welcome to Dreadzone, contestant. We'll make sure your weapons are hitting hard and have plenty of ammo, but don't expect any favors. Our exterminators play for keeps. It's your basic difficulty. It's just standard, basically. Gladiator. You're one of Dreadzone's finest gladiators. You don't know the meaning of the word capitulation. No, capitulation, man. English is hard. Well, Dreadzone is going to make you wish you stayed in school. The worries you'll be facing turn an average contestant into bloody and fungus toast. You'll need cunning and strategy and lightning reflexes to survive. Hero. Bad guys shake at the sound of your name in kids' wallpaper. Their rooms, they wallpaper their rooms with your face. Oh man, I messed that up. Let's do what's on again. Bad guys shake at the sound of your name and kids wallpaper their rooms with your face. Welcome to the big time. You'll be up against the meanest, deadliest Dreadzone combatants, and we got, and they'll all have carbonite armor. You're not afraid, are you, hero? What does that mean? That means they got the literal best armor in the entire game. And that's what we're playing on. Hero. Now I can change the difficulty whenever I want, just by quitting and reloading. 1 week ago, oh man.
Gotcha.
A dramatic conclusion to one of the most exciting episodes of Dreadzone I have ever seen. Captain Starshield, the #1 ranked gladiator, has been terminated by Ace Hardlight. Ace has now eliminated a record 13 contestants in the regular season.
I will be blocking some of the subtitles. I apologize in advance. 11 hours ago.
Incoming call from the mayor of Metropolis. The new mayor of Metropolis.
Oh, you mean, right. Just a sec. Greetings, Mayor. No. Well, long time no see. So Metropolis still in one piece, huh?
Greetings, Captain. I see you're taking good care of my old ship.
Well, she needs a lot of tuning up, but I've kept her running.
Of course. Anyway,
Lame.
I'm afraid I bring bad news. As you know, Captain Starshield disappeared over a month ago. I've just been informed that he's been killed.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, what happened?
Apparently, he was involved with some kind of illegal combat sport, something called Dreadzone. We believe it was being run by this man, Gleeman Vox. He operates an underground media empire from within the Shadow Sector.
The Shadow Sector?
It's a lawless region of space on the fringe of the galaxy. Many other heroes have disappeared recently, and we fear that they might have met with the same fate. Ratchet, I just wanted to warn you before...
Unidentified craft approaching.
You the Lombax known as Ratchet.
I suppose you guys are here to fix the starboard engine, huh?
Okay, I'm kind of out of the way, but I'm still on the screen. And away we go. I miss these loading screens, man. How do you hide your loading screens? Ah, easy peasy, have the ship flying through space. Auto save, baby. 6 hours ago.
Yeah. We've captured Subject 209, Mr. Vox.
Excellent. Bring him in.
Yes, sir. We caught 2 strays in the process. Should we terminate them?
Give him collars and see if you can get some work out of them first.
Present time, baby.
Hello? Hello in there? Can you hear me? You've been unconscious for hours. You're probably a little disoriented. How many fingers am I holding up? Whoops. Looks like we've got a feedback loop in the visual matrix processor. Hold still a second. How's that? Okay, now to activate your speech function.
Me out of this thing, you blarg-headed frack monkey! I can barely breathe and my tail feels like it's shoved right up my...
There seems to be a problem with the speech circuitry.
That's always so funny.
I'll take a look at it later. Now hold still. Let's just see if I wired that teleportation circuitry right. The new armor you're wearing is standard issue for new contestants.
Contestants?
We will explain later. If you do not complete the qualification course in the allotted time, we will all be terminated.
Oh, alright,
You
controls.
must calibrate your battlesuit's targeting matrix. First, look over at the holo target on your left. Turn to face the holo target on the right, then fire. Good. Now shoot the holo target above you.
All right, Ratchet. Your movement circuit should be in working order now. Try getting to the top of that ledge.
Okay, so no. That past hand, that's normal. Yes, vibration on. Wait, what's the vibration? So up is down and down is up. Yep.
I I am transmitting a digital mini-map representation of the area. Can you see it? The mini-map
sure
will show you the
can.
positions of nearby enemies. I am reading 3 more holo targets in your vicinity.
Alright, circle shit. Okay, that's kind of horrible. That is really horrible. Okay, can I just change the controls to what I want? No. I guess that will do. Guess lock straight is probably the better one to go for in this game.
Good, Ratchet. There should be a teleporter nearby that will take you to the next stage of the qualification course.
And here we go!
Greetings, hero, and welcome.
So this was one of the scenes where the modeling is really bad on the PS3 version. This shot guy's teeth goes through his face. It's just awkward and really bad.
On the greatest television program that Galaxy has ever known. A celebrity gladiator battling for the pleasure of 1 billion screaming fans across the Shadow Sector and beyond. Chances are you'll be dead by tomorrow. But those of you who play the game with skill and strategy will earn a chance to win your freedom. So, good luck, hero. We'll be watching you.
No. Alrighty.
I have figured out a way to get information to you without Vox knowing. Pay attention to secret messages at the bottom of your screen. At the top of your screen is the experience bar. As you destroy enemies, you gain experience. When the bar is full, you will gain a level, and your nanotech will increase. Hold R2 or triangle, and use the left analog stick to select any weapon.
Okay, so they're all this is on here. I should remember this is on the mode.
Oh, by the way, you also have the option of using a third-person control scheme. You can change your control scheme in the options menu.
Okay.
Note the deadlock collar securely fastened around your neck. This collar cannot be broken or removed. Should you stray into any restricted area, the collar will administer an extremely painful shock. Observe.
I hate this job.
Should a contestant become uncooperative or worse, boring, his or her collar can be detonated at any time with the push of a button. Well, there you have it. Nothing to lose your head over, right?
Congratulations, Ratchet. You made it through the qualification course. Check your map. There should be a teleporter nearby. Use the teleporter to meet me back at our Dreadzone containment area.
The writers for this game, they were so good. It was so good. Okay. Just need more ammo. Oh, I need lots more ammo. Okay. Ammo ain't cheap. Yeah. They will be cheap, but not yet. Okay, one more. Because I have to do my best to conserve ammo and health. Speaking of, here's some health. There we go. Alright. Saving.
Wow, this place is crazy. I've always wondered what it'd be like to be a professional gladiator. I mean, these guys have the life, the fame, the money, the
Babes.
Try not to forget that we are being held prisoner by a criminal organization. This is no time for fantasizing.
Welcome, Hero, to your new living quarters.
Uh-oh.
Your luxury containment suite is equipped with everything you will need as a contestant on Dreadzone. Please make yourself comfortable. You'll most likely be spending the rest of your life here.
Okay. Oh man, that's expensive.
Ratchet,
Okay.
you should go find Al. I have marked his location on your map. I think he has something to show you.
And this is specifically for the single player mode.
Hey, Al. Hey, Ratchet. I have something to show you. Meet your new battle bots.
Call me Merc. This here's Green. Hi, sir.
I got them off a former contestant who, won't be needing them anymore.
Don't worry, boss. You won't end up like that last guy. I hope not. I still have nightmares about it. Oh, suck it up, Green.
Once you win a few battles, we can afford to upgrade them. Just come and see me whenever you want to juice them up.
Okay, so in single player mode, you get these two robot guys instead of your player two. Now the robot guys need to be upgraded as well. Yeah, obviously you need money, and I don't have any yet. Also, your weapons.
You ever been in country? You know, seen combat?
Me? Yeah, before I came here, I saw a little action. It didn't end too well. I got my legs blown off. But I was top of my class in boot camp.
Hey, you ought to go say hi to Clank. He's set up on the other side of the containment area. I bet he's lonely.
Hey, nice digs.
Digs?
I mean, what's all the hardware for?
Ah, they call this the mission control room. Each contestant is assigned a mission engineer to monitor their progress.
Right. So what's-his-face figured he'd save a few bolts and make you do it.
Ahem.
All right, fresh meat. Enough chit-chat. You're next up in the Battle Dome after Mobius Man. And from the way he's fighting, it won't be much longer. Now move it!
Ratchet, I will assist you any way I can.
Thanks, Clank. These guys obviously don't know who they're messing with.
So yeah, this is it's a very different take on Ratchet and Clank. It's still a Ratchet and Clank story, it's still really
Attention,
fun.
Hero. Report to the Battle Dome transport shuttle immediately. Failure to comply will result in termination.
Anyway, as I was saying, it's very different. It's a totally different kind of game. You know, there's no, like exploring the galaxy kind of thing. You're just trying to escape and survive. So it's like it's a death game basically. Which it's a really cool take. It's like these kind of things happen in the galaxy and all that kind of thing. So it's very interesting. It plays very differently to regular Ratchet and Clank. It is way more action-focused than anything else, but there is still elements of strategy. There's still elements of there's still mechanics and stuff.
Report to the Battle Dome transport shuttle immediately. Failure to comply will result in termination.
I heard you the first time. So yeah. So you just go out here.
Greetings, hero or heroine. We thank you for choosing Pox Airways for your traveling needs. We do hope you have a pleasant flight. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight entertainment, courtesy of the Pox Network.
Something you should know. I'm not a real Tyrannoid.
Will you lose your lunch if you have to watch one more reality dating show? Is your blogs gone wild, videos scratched from overuse? Then it's time to turn that dial to something a little more dangerous. Time for some real action. It's time to blow up! That's right! It's time for Dreadzone! The galaxy's #1 uncensored, unethical, and completely underground combat sport! Blasting straight at you, live from the Battle Dome! And now, on pay-per-view, watch as Ratchet and Clank take on Ace Hardlight and the Exterminators! They save the galaxy 3 times over, but how long can they survive in the zone? Catch it live, right here, on Box.
Oh, and that is it for Mobius Man, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Eviscerator's 4th victim already this season. Next up, we have, let's see here, Ratchet? Yeah, I never heard of him. Well, he's probably just intermission material, folks, but don't worry, we have Grey Thunder and Hydro Girl coming up later, so stay tuned to Dreadzone. Well, here he is. He's a little guy, isn't he? Well, don't bother getting up for drinks, folks. This guy won't last 2 rounds.
We'll see.
Hell yeah, I love the commentary. The writing for the 2 commentators is hilarious.
Dreadzone fans, this is
But
it.
here we go.
Let's introduce our first contestant. He's a Lombax. He spent time in prison. He hates candy and children. Let's hear it for Ratchet and Team Darkstar.
Ooh, that does a lot of damage.
Remember to use your wrench if you... Uh-oh. I guess I didn't calibrate that bot correctly. Go ahead and press the down directional button to initiate the auto repair sequence.
Okay, I still remember, it's on Hero, so I'm taking a huge amount of damage.
You can press the...
Oh. Okay. Also, if you can listen closely, the chair is Ratchet and Clank. At least that's what I assume it is. That's what it sounds like to me. Alright, I didn't see it in there. Lol. Whoops. Alrighty. Okay, so I haven't been hit this time, so that's good. My ammo is good. Oops. And it's been a long time since I've played this. You know, it's been like 3 years since I actually sat down and played Gladiator for fun. Okay, I've run out of ammo. Okay. Okay, this could be catastrophic. Man, I'm playing on Hero. But there is one benefit. I'm getting experience points. That's the main thing. Just help, give me the fibers, jump, 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 jump. Okay, I made it past phase 2. Here comes phase 3.
Dreadzone challenges sometimes use bolt cranks to activate devices.
Yeah. This is where things will get. And we're having a second player. Ooh, I'm running low on ammo. And it's gonna go, okay, let's keep it that.
Ratchet, my scanners show an extremely deadly 70mm stalker turret ahead of you. You need to get behind cover immediately. The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP by pressing the left directional button. Defeating enemies automatically upgrades your Dreadzone weaponry and improves your maximum nanotech level. Excellent work, Ratchet. Now that you have survived the qualification course, you will be allowed to join us back at our containment area.
Nice.
Let's keep this quick, Vox.
Oh, well, far be it from me to keep the superstar exterminator from his busy social schedule. I just have one question for you.
Okay, shoot.
Would you like to buy an Ace Hardlight video game? How about an Ace Hardlight lunchbox? Action figures, movie rights, collectible trading cards? Ace Hardlight is the perfectly manufactured celebrity, straight from the presses of the entire Vox Media empire. So tell me, why is it that I can't give this stuff away?
Well,
Don't answer that. Let me take a wild guess. It's because my fans can't stand Ace Hardlight! He's a pompous with the charisma of blogging Nazis!
So, what are you saying, exactly?
Zip it, Wonder Boy! The little Billies and Susies of the world are spending 1 trillion bolts a day on worthless swag, and I'm completely cut out of the market! Either you start selling this junk, or I'll find someone who will! Now get out of my sight!
Nice.
Ratchet, you need to choose where you are going to compete next.
So then, just give it a second as it arrives.
This is the interplanetary transport. It will take you to Dreadzone battle courses on other planets. It travels on a planned course. Any tampering with the nav computer causes the ship to explode.
Yeah. So, that's basically Ratchet Gladiator. You know, you go through courses, and then eventually there's a final enemy that you have to take out. Whether it's a turret, one of the exterminators, and all that kind of stuff. So it's very fun, it's very long, it's very interesting. Then you've got this thing, the rankometer.
Welcome to the Quasar 0115 Gladiator ranking station.
Now this thing is very mean.
You are not very good with a weapon, are you? With your stats, I am surprised you are alive. Get out there and get your stats up, contestant. Are you done yet? Here to check your rankings? I would not look if I were you. You should reflect on how terrible you are.
And so on and so on. Eventually it gets nicer and nicer as your points go up and you rank up and stuff like that. But for the moment it hates you, it thinks you're a waste of space and it's amazed you're still alive. Now, here we go, fenders. Shit off. Now, I will buy this. Yes, I'll buy this.
This is the weapon screen. Here, you can select any weapon you own and modify it. To modify a weapon, select the weapon you want and press X. You will see at the top of the screen the weapons which are available, with the statistics of the weapon just below. Each weapon can equip a powerful Omega modification. These black market upgrades can inflict massive amounts of damage. To add, modify, or change an Omega mod, scroll down to the Omega mod button and press X. The list of available Omega mods will be displayed.
Now, in plain English, the Omega mods are things
for that weapon,
like,
and then press X to equip it. That Omega mod will now always work with that weapon until you change it or take it off. Use it wisely. Once you have purchased a new Omega mod, it can be equipped if your weapon supports it. Remember, some weapons are not compatible with certain Omega mods. Take some time to configure your weapon mods. Proper use of your mods will greatly improve the firepower of your weapons.
Okay, now that Clank is done explaining it, I'll explain it in English. Basically, every weapon can use these Omega mods. So there's things like poison damage, acid damage, shock damage. There's some that do like creates like lava plumes. There's ones that turn your enemies into sheep. You know, those kinds of things. You know, the classics of the weapon modifications. However, in Gladiator specifically, there is this. This is called the Alpha mod. So what the Alpha mod does is it changes your weapon stats. So you can use it to give it more ammo, give it more damage, and also increase knockback, give it better targeting, all that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of different things. So what you can do is if you need more ammo, you can fill it with ammo mods. If you need more better aiming, you can fill it with aiming mods. If you want better knockback, you fill it with knockback mods. Every single weapon has alpha mods. When you get a level up, you unlock the next alpha mod. So the weapon will automatically get another alpha mod equipped, and then you can decide, okay, I don't actually want this on this weapon. I'm going to take this off and I'll put it on a different weapon. So you store them for a rainy day, depending on how you want to actually set up the weapons and all that kind of stuff. So obviously we've just started, so you just put poison on. Made a boo-boo. So you just put poison on everything because why not, really? So there's all kinds of different ways you can customize weapons. And later on, things get really nasty. But for now, we'll do one more. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of planets. You know, but it's like, oh, current status. You need 5,000 points, and you need 2 green medals. Okay, how do I get points? You go to the first one. As far as time frame goes, maybe an hour, maybe a bit over an hour. Because there is a lot to do in this game. And I mean a lot. It's very linear, And what am I saying? It's not very linear. It's extremely linear. It's only linear.
It's a beautiful spring day on Catacrom 4, Juanita, as we kick off a brand new season of Dreadzone.
That's right, Dallas. And we're lucky enough to have a bird's eye view of the action.
Even from up here, this season's Dreadzone battle courses look bigger and deadlier than ever.
It's a wonder contestants keep volunteering, isn't it?
That's a good one. Oh, yeah. The Pox construction team really outdid themselves in turning this once sacred robotic burial ground into a deadly Dreadzone battle course.
And look, here comes today's first contestant. Oh my, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel to find these guys, aren't they? I hope you folks at home aren't too squeamish, because the next one looks like a bleeder.
Ratchet's first objective
Alrighty.
is a gimme, Juanita. All he has to do is make his way to the other side of this mountain pass.
The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP by pressing the left directional button.
You know, I gotta get me one of those battle suits, Juanita.
Alrighty, that's good.
One shocker coming up!
Hello there. Yes， 大家说什么了吗？
As Team Darkstar continues toward the Catacrom Burial Dome, they'll need to cross what I like to call the chasm of endless falling and eventual dying. In the unlikely event that they survive, they'll take control of the big, bad, and burly walking armored tank called the Landstalker. Good luck, kids.
Ratchet, you will have to capture all 3 nodes to extend the bridge.
计划位，买下 M2。The whole shield will automatically come handy. I usually don't get it.
Hey, Ratchet, I've upgraded your bots to turn both cranks. Get close to a crank and...
Oh, this is more fun than a busload of cheerleaders.
That guy health is not an issue, it's ammo.
Here's a chilling thought. Team Darkstar is walking on top of a giant robot burial ground. Oh man, that last hit was like a spanking from my mommy.
Not scared, not scared.
you want to extend the bridge, use the node crank.
أي فعلا سيدو مسحورة.
Ratchet, according to Dreadzone show requirements, enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear green. Challenge objectives appear blue. One of your combat bots is incapacitated. Use the revive command to bring him back to life.
Consider it done.
Why work up a sweat turning cranks when you can order your bots to do it for you?
在只弄它来嘛。
That wasn't so bad.
Okay, so crank over here, and it looks like some hammer. With
Ratchet, you can expand your map at any time to get...
Still not yet. Okay. I need infinite experience but I'm looking for infinite ammo, which I do not.
Vox has designed his weapons to gain experience as you use them, which allows them to be upgraded. Upgraded weapons not only do more damage, but can be modified.
1 HP in a dream.
Folks, just a reminder, tomorrow is Kick Your Best Friend in the Pants Day. Free popcorn for everyone who participates.
Speed march.
Here is some good news. Each time your weapon upgrades, it unlocks a new alpha modification slot for you to use. Ratchet, I am detecting a swing shot orb ahead. Jump towards it and hold down the fire button. Your swing shot will deploy automatically and carry you across the gap.
This is what they mean by gratuitous violence, Juanita. I'm gonna call my kids and tell them to stop watching just as soon as I have kids.
Okay, I made it.
No, folks, Ratchet has found the Landstalker.
Disco di Brolo.
This all-terrain mech of destruction comes fully loaded with power steering, AC, jumbo-sized drink holders, and enough plasma mortars to take out a small star system. Team Darkstar's not out for a Sunday drive today, folks. They'll be blazing a trail right into the center of the Catacomb Burial Dome.
Ratchet, you will have to use the Landstalker's mortars to destroy those quasar orbs. That should clear the way.
Seen the Diablo in the pale moonlight? I have, and it's fantastic! Team Darkstar is breaking this place apart! Ratchet is on a rampage with the Landstalker. Oh, I can't imagine the damage Bill Dreadzone is gonna get for this. I wonder if the Landstalker's stick or auto.
Get some free experience points. There we go. Okay. Now we're done. Now the big problem. The really big problem.
We are loving this carnage, folks, but it's time for the final showdown in the Catacomb Burial Dome. There's no telling what lurks inside these walls.
Ratchet, you must defeat all your opponents in order to complete this challenge. In other words, stay alive.
They're coming up from the ground!
Alright, that's the other thing as well. In two-player mode, the vehicle is controlled by two of you. So one of you controls the mortars, one of you controls the guns, and one of you controls the steering.
What I want to know is how Ratchet uses the bathroom in that suit. Feel that, Juanita?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Excellent work, Ratchet. I must admit, I was worried.
I mean, I'm still worried. Okay. Phew. There, I got a green medal. Ah, hacker ray.
Well done, Ratchet. You have completed your first Dreadzone campaign and won a medal. You have also unlocked a new set of objectives called Dread Challenges. Earning medals and defeating Dread Challenges are the key to survival in Dreadzone.
So yeah, you can see they gave you no point. Like I got like.
You must earn Dread points in order to unlock new planets. You can earn them by beating the Dread Challenges on any accessible planet. Challenges can be completed in any order once they are unlocked.
Like, kind of stole my thunder there. But yes, you need Dread points. So through the story part of it, you get the medals. But through the bonus stages, or, you know, the Dread Challenges, that's where you get points from. So the more challenges you do, the more points you get. But not only that, the more bolts you get. So this is your income, basically. So the more you do, the more weapons you can get. So at the moment, let's have a look. I'm loaded with 33,000 bolts. So I will get ammo 100%. And then there it is, napalm. Absolutely amazing. And then the B6 Obliterator. Absolutely amazing. The Hollow Shield is interesting. It's usually rubbish. But on here, single player, it might actually be worth using.
An alpha mod can only be equipped onto a single weapon at a time. You will need to add and remove the mods in order to put them onto different weapons.
So you see, yeah, I can't use the napalm
Select
mod on
Scroll
the
down to the
Mega
alpha upgrade and press X to enter the alpha modification
or
menu.
on the Vipers. It is only at the moment on the basics Obliterator, and you'll see why. And yeah, so now I've got
Multiple
2
alpha
alpha
mods
mods.
of the same type can be equipped on the same weapon. A pool of available upgrades for each weapon will appear above the bottom row of upgrades. You can unequip an alpha mod at any time and place it back into the alpha mod pool.
So yeah, there's all kinds of things that you can do. So what I actually want to do is let's remove that and put that on there instead. So yeah, and there we go, auto-saved. So this is just the beginning of Ratchet Gladiator. So in the future videos, it will either be 1 or 2 complete planets will be done. Because obviously there was the intro stuff and then explaining all the things and all that kind of stuff. So I am really looking forward to this one. This is something I've wanted to do for literally decades. And I'm really glad I'm able to finally do it. It just took me a while to consider what I wanted to do next, and I decided, you know what, let's just go all in and let's just do something that I know I will love, and I know that I will be more passionate and more vocal about. Because Gladiator is so good, I loved it so much, just because it's the first Ratchet and Clank where you play with like co-op, right? It's the only other Ratchet and Clank game that you can play co-op is All for One, which is 4-player co-op. But I don't have friends, so it's just me on my own with AI. I've never actually finished All for One, because it just rubs it in your face that you're supposed to have more than 2 people, or rather more than 1 person. So, like, you know what? I will give it a miss. But maybe I will play it. Maybe I'll play it on the channel. Maybe. We'll see. I hope you're enjoying it. There's a lot more Ratchet and Clank content to come in the future, but in the immediate future, a lot more Gladiator. So as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one while we exterminate some more robots while trying to escape. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.